Magandang araw sa lahat. Ako nga po pala sa LGM Jess at ngayon ay tatalakayin ko ang The Brief History of Table Tennis. Introduction. The game was invented in England in the early day of 20th century and was originally called ping pong. So yung larong table tennis is na-invento siya sa England noong early days of 20th century. Ang naka-invento sa kanya ay si David Foster. And ang nilaro siya noon ng mga higher class o nung mga aristocrat sa England tuwing pagtapos ng lunch. Ang ginagamit nilang equipment sa paglalaro ay yung sa bola. Ang ginagamit nila is yung takip ng wine. While yung sa sa paddle, ang ginagamit nila is yung sa posporo, yung lagay ng posporo. And sa net naman ay yung pinagpapatong-patong na libro. Was originally called ping pong. So yung ping pong, saan nga ba siya nagsimula na pangalan? Hindi muna nagsimula sa ping pong yung pangalan ng table tennis, kundi nagsimula siya sa pangalan na Gossamer game. So yung Gossamer game is hindi nag-success. So nung nagkaroon ng association, tinawag siyang ping pong. So ano nga ba yung ping pong? Saan nga ba nagsimula yung pangalan na ping pong? Nagsimula yung pangalan na ping pong dahil sa pagtama ng bola sa paddle. Dito, pag tumama yung bola sa paddle, nagki-create siya ng sound na ping at pong. Yung ping ay yung high pitch and yung pong naman ay yung low pitch. So doon nabuo yung pangalan na ping pong. The name table tennis was adopted in 1921 to 22 when the Old Ping Pong Association was formed in 1902 was revived. So pinangalan na table tennis yung ping pong or pinalitan ng table tennis yung ping pong dahil yung association ng ping pong is na broken up or na sira or natanggal. Dahil doon, pinangalan yung table tennis dahil hindi pwedeng gayahin ng bagong federation o ng association yung pangalan na ping pong dahil sa copyright infringement. The association had broken up about 1905. Through apparently the game continued to be played on many parts of England outside London, and by 1920s was being played in many countries. So, kahit na nag-broken up yung Ping Pong Association is marami pa rin na impluwensyahan or marami pa rin naglaro ng ping pong kahit wala na yung association. So, dito na nagkaroon ng napasya ng mga countries na bumuo ng isang federation na mag-govern dun sa maraming manlalaro o 37 million na manlalaro according to International Table Tennis Federation. Led by representative of Germany, Hungary, and England, the Federation International de Tennis de Table or International Table Tennis Federation was founded in 1926 with the 9 founding members. So, dahil sinabi ko nga kanina na maraming manlalaro throughout the iba't ibang countries, kahit na wala na yung Ping Pong Association, dito na nakabuo yung International Table Tennis Federation na i-govern yung sobrang daming manlalaro. And mas i-preserve o pangalagaan pa yung table tennis ng mga manlalaro. And sinasabi dito na yung was founded in 1926 with the 9 founding members. Pero ngayon, according to International Table Tennis Federation, ngayong 2024, meron na silang 227 members na international mga iba't ibang countries.
And now, we will proceed to the brief history. The championship of the table tennis were held in London in 1936. And from until 1939, the game was dominated by players from Europe. The men's team events being won 9 times by Hungary and twice by Czechoslovakia. In the mid-1950s, Asia emerged as a breeding ground of champions. And from that time, the men's team event has been won to a lesser extent. North Korea also became an international force. In 1980, the first World Cup was held and Gu Yuhua of China won the $12,500 first prize. Table tennis became an Olympic sport in 1988 with singles and doubles competition for men and women.
The development of table tennis. In the year of 1880s, game table tennis originated in England as an after-dinner parlor game played by the upper class. The sound generated in play gave the game its first name of Wefwaf, and in the year of 1901, Hamles of Regent Street, as he is a sport manufacturer, was the first to manufacture a racket for Wefwaf. The sound created by these hot bats gave the game its the next name of ping pong.
For the year 1902 to 1903, the Ping Pong Association was formed in England and later evolved into the United States Table Tennis Association. In this timeline, ping pong started to become more known around the world as a Japanese university professor visiting in England was introduced to ping pong and brought it to Japan, as well as a British salesman at Shires introduced ping pong to Budapest and Vienna, helping spread the game internationally. With regards to the equipment, the celluloid ball was introduced, replace, replacing rubber or cork balls and improving gameplay, as well as E.C. Good invented the modern table tennis paddle by adding a sheet of stippled rubber to a wooden blade.
Good day, everyone. Today, I will provide an overview of the key developments in table tennis from the year 1920 to 1922. This period was essential in shaping the sport by establishing its identity and creating a foundation for organized competition. In 1920, the term table tennis was officially recognized as the alternative to ping pong. This change was significant because ping pong was a trademark name, limiting its use in official tournaments and governing bodies. Recognizing table tennis as the official term helped distinguish the sport as a serious competitive game rather than a recreational activity. This distinction also allowed for the development of formal rules and the establishment of structured competitions. The following year, in 1921, the Table Tennis Association, or TTA for short, was established in England. This organization played a crucial role in regulating and promoting the sport. The TTA set foundational rules for gameplay and structured competitions, ensuring consistency across different tournaments. By providing a formal governing body, the association helped increase the sport's credibility and encourage wider participation at both international and national levels. Between 1921 and 1922, the Ping Pong Association was revived. This organization had originally been formed in 1902 but dissolved in 1905 due to a lack of sustained support and structure. Its revival during this period marked an important step towards international collaboration. The renewed interest in table tennis led to greater cooperation between countries and laid the groundwork for future global governance. This development ultimately contributed to the formation of the International Table Tennis Federation, or ITTF for short, in 1926. The year 1920 to 1922 were instrumental in transforming table tennis from an informal pastime into a regulated sport. The official name change, the formation of the TTA, and the revival of Ping Pong Association provided the necessary structure for the sport's growth. These developments established a foundation for standardized rules and international collaboration, paving the way for table tennis to become a globally recognized competitive sport.
In continuation of the discussion, International Table Tennis, or the ITTF, was formed during 1926. It established play standard play and equipment during 1926, and it unified different countries' regulations like England, Germany, Hungary, India, and the ITTF started the official tournaments worldwide. The first competition was made in London in 1927. With new rules in place, the first World Table Tennis Championships, Hungary dominated the event, proving that table tennis was a serious competitive sport. This tournament marked the beginning of global competitions in table tennis. Also, during these times, table tennis were to become recognized all over the world. Yeah. In continuation discussion of and the rest of the discussion will be continued by my group mates. Thank you.
In 1930, the Soviet government decided to stop people from playing table tennis for 30 years because they thought it was bad for their eyes. And they believed that fast moving ball could hurt people's vision. Then 1946, International Table Tennis Federation or ITTF, um, actually this statement is incorrect. The International Table Tennis Federation was actually founded in 1926, not 1946. It was established in Berlin, Germany by representatives from England, Germany, Hungary, Austria, India, Denmark, and Sweden. The first official World Table Tennis Championships were held in London in the same year, 1926. Good day, ma'am. My name is Rhea Lintar from BSF 2A, and I will be reporting the history of table tennis in the year 1950 and year 1960. So, in the year 1950, SW Hancock Ltd introduces the rubber and sponge bats that's usually used in covering the racket in table tennis and is usually composed of two layers. First is a layer of foam, which is the sponge, and a layer of actual rubber on the surface. There are four common types of table tennis rubber. First is short pips, also called as pips out rubber. It is a more controlled attack rubber that provides more speed but less spin to an attack to inverted rubber. Second is inverted rubber. It is an offensive rubber and the most popular type of rubber. They are smooth on the outside, leaving the pips on the inside touching the foam, which is why it is called inverted rubber. Third is long pips. It is a defensive rubber and the rubber that has longer pips than short pips and usually has a thinner pips. Fourth is anticipin. It is also a defensive rubber with smooth surface and very soft sponge. So, in the year 1968 naman, the English School Table Tennis Association or ETTA was formed in the year 1968 to give structure to competitive school table tennis, which was on the increase throughout the country. So what is ETTA? ESTTA is a member of the National Council for School Sport, or NCSS, and has been organized to advance and offer support to the playing of table tennis within schools. The English School Table Tennis aims to achieve the following. First is to encourage, promote, and improve the playing of table tennis within school in England. Second is to promote the develop the local and country school table tennis associations. Third is the ESTTA is responsible for organizing the national school team championships and the national individual championships in under 19, 16, 13, 11 ages groups for boys and girls. Fourth is to promote intra and inter-school competitions by liaising with school sport partnerships, their partnership development managers, school sport coordinators, primary link teachers, and competition managers. Fifth is the ESTTA work together with the ETTA to encourage the development of table tennis within schools as part of a combined program for young people. Six is to choose representative teams will play in the following: the International School Sport Federation, or ASF Biennial World Schools Championships, under 17 for champion school teams and selected teams. Second is the annual schools home countries invitation international championships in under 18, 16, 14 age groups. Third is the British Primary Championships under 11. Fourth is the UK School Games in partnerships with ETTA. So for the conclusions, the ETTA's year 1968 was a year of significant progress for table tennis because ETTA ETTA's formation fostered the youth development, and the sport continued to expand and evolve, laying the foundation for its future success.
So, good evening everyone. I am Felicity Rasidilio, and I will also report about the history of table tennis. So, in 1971, US team allowed to enter China, the first official American since the communist takeover in 1949. In this year po, the US table tennis team visited China for a series of friendly matches, which became known as ping pong diplomacy. This seemingly small sporting event became a catalyst for a larger political throw, eventually leading to President Nixon's historic visit to China in 1972 on the normalization of relations between the two nations. The visit was seen as a symbolic gesture between the two countries. Also, the exchange of two table tennis players helped both countries to recognize the humanities of the people in the other country. Also, in 1979, triple table tennis invented by Professor Gunther Arndt. So, triple table tennis is a 3-on-3 table tennis game played on a circular table, also known as T3 ping pong. Triple table tennis was invented in New Zealand by Professor Gunther Arndt in 1979, and in 2009, first triples tournament was held in Australia. It was designed to allow three-person teams to play serious table tennis, and it was also seen as a test of combined team strength.
Ambra from Group 1, and I am assigned to report about 1990 and 1996. First, I will discuss the 1990 ITTF Para Table Tennis World Championship first held. This 1990 Para Table Tennis World Championship also held in Assen, Netherlands. Para Table Tennis World Championships were established to provide a platform for athletes with disabilities to compete at an international level. This championship aims to promote para table tennis and increase its visibility worldwide. This event marked a significant milestone in the development of para sport, providing opportunities for athletes with disability to showcase their skills and compete against peers from around the world. Topic is 1996 ITTF Women's World Cup first held. The ITTF Women's World Cup was introduced to enhance the profile of women table tennis and provide a prestigious tournament specifically for female players. This cup aims to encourage more girls and women to take up the sport and compete at higher levels. The first ITTF Women's World Cup was held in 1996 in Japan. This event was groundbreaking as it highlighted the talent and skills of female table tennis players.
International in Table Tennis in 1980, ITTF Men's World Cup first held in Hong Kong and China. This inaugural event marked a significant milestone in promoting table tennis globally. In 1988, table tennis hosts Olympic Games in Seoul, Korea. This marked a significant milestone for the sports as it was included in the Olympic program for the first time.
So, greetings to each and everyone. Today I will be presenting a brief overview of the growth and evolution of table tennis, particularly during the 2000s. This period marked a significant technological advancement and rule changes. For the technological advancements, one of the key developments in the 2000 was the introduction of the larger 40 millimeter ball in 2000. Prior to this, the ball size was 38 millimeter. So the shift to a 40 millimeter ball was made to slow down the pace of the game, actually, making it more viewer friendly and accessible to the audiences. This change allowed players more time to react and strategize while also introducing a new dynamic to the game. So, for the rule changes, another major development came in 2001 when the International Table Tennis Federation, or the ITTF, made a significant change to the scoring system. The scoring system format was adjusted from the traditional 21-point game to a 11-point game. This change was designed to make the matches shorter, more intense, and easier for spectators to follow. With fewer points per game, each rally became more crucial, raising the stakes for players and heightening the drama of the match. Additionally, in 2002, the ITTF, or the International Table Tennis Federation, introduced the two-serve rule. Under this rule, players were limited to serving only twice in a row before their opponent would take their turn to serve. This rule enhanced the strategic aspect of the game, as players could no longer rely on long serving streaks to build momentum. Instead, they needed to plan their strategies more carefully around each to serve opportunity. Now that's all. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. This is my part of the report on the history of ping pong ball on year 2013. First, 3A side table design manufactured and launched in London by T3 Ping Pong Ltd. Based on London, they created the first ping pong table specifically designed for 3 players on each side. This is what the table looks like. The year 2014, T3 Super Mini Bats and table boat specifically designed for 3 to 6-year-olds go into UK schools. ITTF confirms order sanctioned and world title events will now be played using plastic composite balls, not traditional celluloid balls. T3 all-weather table unveiled by City of London on Hampstead Heath. T3 played in Switzerland for the first time.
In 2015, T3 played for the first time in Sweden and USA. So yung T3, 'di ba, parang karaniwan pag nakikita natin yung larong table tennis, minsan dito isa laban sa isa. Pero pwede din dalawa laban sa dalawa. Pero sa T3, pwede siyang tatlo laban sa tatlo or anim yung manlalaro o maglalaban-laban. And sabi dito for the first time in Sweden and USA. So nilaro siya and for the first time sa Sweden and USA. Ito yung itong larong to o yung competition na to is para daw magkaroon ng fundraising sa mga cancer patients. So dito for the first time naglaro yung Sweden and USA. Ayun lamang po, salamat.